Hey everyone, I'm super excited today because we're diving into the demo for Star Trek Voyager Across the Unknown. As a huge Trekkie, I've watched almost every Star Trek series, and Voyager has always been one of my personal favorites. I can't wait to see how this game brings the Voyager universe to life, and I'm thrilled to share my first look with you all. Let's jump in and explore. So here we go. Star Trek Voyager Across the Unknown demo. Stardate 48315.6. Captain Catherine Janeway. A new ship, a new crew, a new mission. Today we embark on a mission to locate a marquee vessel that has disappeared in the Badlands. Starfleet intelligence believes these terrorists have acquired dangerous new technology. My Chief of Security Tuvok is undercover aboard that ship. I haven't received communication from him in over a week. The Badlands are treacherous. I can only hope he's safe. In the meantime, I have a starship to prepare for launch and a crew to assemble. Voyager looks so good. Speaking of which, our final two crew members have just arrived, Ensign Harry Kim and Tom Paris. It seems I have a few introductions to make. Gentlemen, welcome to Voyager. Ensign Kim, you're fresh from the academy, ready for your first deep space assignment? Oh, go awesome the bridge looks. This looks a lot like them too. Reporting for duty, Captain. It's an honor to be here. I hope I live up to your expectations. Ensign Kim, I trust you've already met Tom Paris, our esteemed observer, a former Marquis pilot who will help us search the Badlands for the Marquis' vessel. With all due respect, ma'am, observer is hardly a title befitting my talents. I'm the best damn pilot in this sector. Call me Pilot Extraordinaire, Ensign. The Marquis? Wow, I've heard a lot of stories about them. So I'm led to believe in the full version of this game, by the way, there will be full voice acting. So in the demo, unfortunately, we're gonna have to read it ourselves. Relax, I was with the Marquis only a few weeks before I was captured and sent to a lovely penal colony in New Zealand. But prison? That looks exactly like him, fair play. And Tom Paris looks exactly like Tom Paris. Enough chatter, gentlemen. All hands, this is the captain. Report to your stations. Helm, take us into the Badlands. Maximum warp. There they go, these CGI scenes down, haven't they? That looks pretty good. Fair play. Into the Badlands. The Badlands, a treacherous region of space where violent plasma storms can cripple even the most advanced starships. Captain Janeway observes the swirling chaos from the view screen, a subtle smile playing on her lips. She's ready for the challenge. Scanners are picking up no other vessels in the system, Captain. It's your time to shine, Mr. Paris. Any idea where your former colleagues might be hiding? That looks exactly like him as well, fair play. I wasn't exactly Marquis of the Year, Captain, but they did prefer underground bases, remote planets, and... Captain, I don't mean to interrupt, but I'm reading a coherent Tetrion beam scanning us, and a displacement wave heading towards us. This is episode 1 of Voyager. Incoming. A colossal wave of turbulent energy surges towards Voyager, its power dwarfing anything the crew has ever seen. With no time to analyze the threat, emergency measures are initiated. They got the red alert effect going as well. Cool. Red alert. Helm, evasive maneuvers. Okay, no effect. The wave will intercept us in 5 seconds. Brace for impact. Aftermath. As the crew regains consciousness, they find their bridge in total devastation. Twisted metal, sparking consoles, and injured crewmates paint a grim picture. What just happened? Damage report. Major hull and deck damage. The transporters are offline, and we're receiving casualty reports. Bridge to sickbay. Doctor, I've got injured crew on the bridge. Doctor? Damn. Captain, we're losing systems across multiple decks. The deuterium tanks are empty. Warp core's gone into grey mode. We're on reserves. Barely. Mr. Paris, take the helm. Scan for the nearest source of deuterium. External sensors are offline. Stellar cartography must be down. Voyager's blind, Captain. Ooh. Janeway to engineering. We need stellar cartography back online now. Welcome to the tutorial. Click on the question mark icon 1 on the left of the screen to revisit any tutorial screen. On controller, press D-pad left 2 times. Some additional tutorials will not pop up during gameplay but automatically appear in the tutorial list. 2. Check out new tutorial screens now. 1. New tutorial. Entry discovered. Stellar cartography. Switch on. Captain, sensors are picking up something out there, but what Harry's trying to stammer is we're not in the Badlands anymore. No, we are not. Hello, caretaker array. What is that thing? Where are we? If our sensors are working, we just jumped over 70,000 light years into the Delta Quadrant. The Delta Quadrant? How? Captain, life support systems are failing. This array will have to wait. Mr. Paris, take the helm, find us a deuterium source. Scan points of interest. 1. Marked with white question marks to reveal resources. 2. Okay. Scan. Now we can get deuterium. System map navigation. Navigate your ship 1 by traveling to various locations. 2. While traveling, time passes in the form of cycles. Basic resources. Keep track of your resources in the main HUD. Deuterium, your fuel that it powers the warp drive. Duranium and tritanium, essential for construction and repair. Crew. Crew is needed to operate key systems and rooms. When visiting points of interest, you can choose between different approaches with different risks and outcomes. The different colors of the chance bar, 1, represent the possible outcomes. Excellent, dark green, and good, light green outcomes, more rewards like extra resources, morale increase, etc. Average yellow can include minor setbacks, bad orange, and terrible red. Outcomes provide low rewards and medium to major setbacks like destroyed rooms, hull damage, or severe injuries. I wonder if any of the main crew can die. Okay, so we're going to set course. Upgrade stellar cartography to collect more data. Although unlike in Caretaker, the first episode of Voyager, Caretaker, we don't get to leave the array. Spoilers. Well, if you haven't watched it by now, it's an old series. It's too late. Go and watch it anyway. Captain, we're receiving a hail from an unidentified vessel requesting assistance. So do we keep a safe distance and transmit navigational data? Risked to send an engineering team to perform repairs, but we don't have an engineering office, so we have to do this one. And it's green, so good mission outcome. We transmitted the necessary data, Captain, and they were able to correct their course. They were appreciative and sent over a medium amount of supply of resources as a gesture of thanks. Oh, nice, okay. It's nice to be nice. Captain, we can now deactivate grey mode. Captain, ready to increase warp core output. Okay, the warp core is the reactor that powers the ship. To generate energy, it continuously consumes deuterium. Depending on the reactor level, you produce more energy, 1, but more deuterium-2 is required. Increase the power output by selecting main engineering and switching the warp core to a higher tier, 3. Okay, so we got main engineering, tier 1. So it's in grey mode. Tier 1, power up the ship. Our energy levels are returning to normal, Captain. Good. Now what about this thing, this array? I can't tell, Captain, but our scanners detected a marquee vessel next to it. So do we try hailing them, or do we scan for life signs? And 100% chance, scan for life signs. Scan the ship for life signs, Ensign. There's no one aboard, Captain. Scan the array. So sensor array level 1 means we got a 40% chance, but because of the level 1 array, this is 35% bonus. I'm guessing. What about the array? It seems our sensors can't penetrate it. Failure. We'll just have to see for ourselves. I want the transporter room repaired and ready. Mr. Paris, get us to a duranium deposit. We'll need it to repair the transporter room. Okay, so scan for uranium. Scan. There's deuterium there. Scan. Uranium. Okay, let's go. There may be one closer, but... Oops. Should have checked. We'll come across an abandoned mining station. The station is under lockdown and seems to be damaged. Safely search for anything valuable without entering the station. Can't do anything because we don't have a network and engineering office. Receiving data. Green. The station has already been looted. We still managed to salvage a few resources, Captain. Continue. We now have all the duranium we need. Engineering is standing by to repair the transporter, Captain. So, click. Repair. So we need 14 duranium. Uranium, we have 46. Okay. Repairing. I wonder how long it takes. Ooh. Nice. Proper L-Cars view of the ship. That looks pretty good. I like it. Ooh. Workshop. Life support, life support, life support, life support. So these decks are all offline at the moment. Here's the deflector array. Says torpedo launch bay. Life support for some decks, all offline. I mean, technically all the crew are suffocating or dead at this point, right? I mean, there is no life support in this part of the ship at all. Bridge is up here. No allies recruited. Recruitable allies. No allies recruited. Okay. System. Ship. Okay, that's good. You can sort of flick between them. So the cycle is a time unit. Cycles pass while Voyager is traveling. The displayed number of cycles indicate how many cycles it takes until deuterium is depleted and the energy system switches to grey mode or the battery. So we've got 15 cycles before we run out of deuterium. But we have a lot. We have 316 and it uses 20 units of deuterium per cycle, I'm guessing. Deuterium is transformed into energy in the warp core. It can also be used to replicate food. Also makes sense. Repairing rooms. Damaged rooms are not operational. Select a room to bring up the room controls. If you have the resources and work teams needed to, you can initiate repairs. So damaged. Repairing a room takes time/cycles. Commence cycles by flying to other locations. Okay. So we need to fly somewhere. What if we just fly? It's 4 cycles away. Scan. Deuterium. What's this? Scan. Deuterium. I mean, it can't hurt to get some more deuterium, right? Construction report. Transporter room has been repaired. Life support active. Unlocks new dialogue options. Transporters are back online, Captain. Mr. Paris, set course for the array. It's time we got some answers. But first, pit stop. Small debris field. We detected a small debris field scattered across a wide area. The debris appears to be the remnants of a vessel. Maybe we can find something useful here. So collect any easily accessible resources or use the tractor beam to try to clump up the debris for easier collection. We have a tractor beam. Could go either way, but we will almost double our reward. Let's take a risk. Come on, green, 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 green. Yes. Captain, the operation was a big success. We've managed to recover a lot of resources. Nice. Okay, back to the array. 4 cycles away. Before we do that, though, are we able to repair any of these rooms? Or is the game going to make us kind of do it in a particular order because it's like a... Not a demo as such, but maybe it's more linear? Look, turbo lips. I don't know where... Workshop. Repair. Oh no, it will allow us, okay. Transporter room. Upgrade. I wonder if we can upgrade. Warp core. That looks cool. Main deflector, switch off. Yeah, you probably don't want to do that. Main engineering. Tier 2. Tier 3. Tier 6. Assign a hero to the room to receive an efficiency bonus. Ooh. Okay, anyway, let's get back to the array. Construction report. Enter ship. So now we need to... Oh yeah, the workshop. That's right. So we're at the array. Here we go. Good job on the CGI scenes, though, guys. Ensign Kim and Mr. Paris, get ready for your first away mission. Transporter room. Away missions present a series of challenges. 1. Heroes possess skills 2 and traits 3. 2, 3. Select heroes with the matching skills for your away team. I mean, we don't really have much of a choice at the moment. We have to use these 2 because it's the only 2 we have. But Harry, you have, I'm assuming that's engineering and science. Tom has engineering, some medical, which is true. And this, which I don't know. Pilot skills? Pilot quick-witted. Start mission. Decide on an approach. 1. And select the hero to complete the challenge with the appropriate skill. 2. If the skill is lower than the requirement, the success chance is displayed. Okay. Captain, we seem to have materialized in the middle of a cornfield. This place, it's eerily similar to Earth, but something's off. Any suggestions on what to do next? So we have look for any footprints or special noises, or we can get Harry to scan for life signs or strange energy signatures. This seems like a good idea. Success. Crew skill 23, difficulty 33, so it's going to be a bit 50-50. Harry and Tom use their tricorders to scan for life signs and detect a strange energy spike emanating from a nearby area. Following the readings, they navigate through the corn and find a farm with people working the fields. An old man sits on the porch of a nearby farmhouse, strumming a banjo. After a challenge, the participating team members are fatigued and their skill values are reduced. 1. 2. Let them rest for their next challenge to recover and plan ahead accordingly. Okay, so ideally we want to use Tom for the next bit then. Captain, this old man seems harmless enough. He might know what's going on here. How should we approach him? The man to know what's going on. Try to read his body language for any clues. Argue with facts that this can't be a farm on Earth and you want to know what's going on. 22, but we require 30. 21, we have 22. So I want to say probably... So it requires 40. We have 25, so it's probably best to go for this one. Good chance of success. Nice. Harry and Tom discreetly observe the old man, trying to analyze his body language. Something feels off, like he is putting on an act, but they can't quite put his finger on why. The old man seems perplexed by their presence, muttering about Harry and Tom being early and how it is not their turn yet. He invites them to stay on the farm and wait, offering them some fresh corn cob. You can select more than one hero for a challenge if they possess the required skill. If the accumulated skill value is equal or higher than the required number, you have a chance for a critical success, golden part of the chance bar. Oh, nice. The old man isn't much help. We'll try to find the marquee ourselves. There's large barn behind the farmhouse. The tricorder readings are off the charts. There's definitely something strange about it, especially that back wall. So try to find a way to break the illusion of the wall. I mean, both of them together? Decent chance for a critical success? But I mean, does that mean they're both going to be fatigued though? Ah, nowhere near the critical success. But we succeeded. Harry and Tom tried to disrupt the energy field, causing a flicker in the air. But before they can break the illusion, the people from the field burst in, wielding farm tools as weapons. The old man appears and reveals the barn is an illusion, the back wall dissolving to show a bluish glowing room where unconscious people, including a tattooed man and a half-Klingon woman, lie on surgical tables. Sometimes you have to make major decisions that have a large influence on how the story proceeds. These decisions are marked with a golden outline. Ah, okay. So it looks like the challenges go down to this last one, so we're on the fourth of 5 by the looks of it. These people must be the missing marquee. They are being held here, Captain. We must get them out of here. Pilot, wake up the tattooed man. Quick-witted, wake up the half-Klingon woman. So 15 and 15, this could mean a better success. Critical success. Your choice has consequences. Harry sprints towards the half-Klingon woman, hoping to rouse her. As he reaches out, the old man stops him, a look of concern on his face. Before Harry can react, a blinding white light fills the room, and everything goes blank. Mission complete. Oh, okay. I was wrong about that bit. Successful challenge is times 3. Critical success is times 1. No injury bonus plus 100. Sector 1 times 1. Total plus 325. Nice. A sudden return. Captain Janeway anxiously awaits the return of her away team when Harry Kim unexpectedly materializes behind her. What happened on the array? Whoa, I'm back on Voyager? What happened over there, Mr. Kim? We lost contact with you for several hours. Hours? But we were just there, right, Tom? Tom? Seems like he's still on the array. I hope you have a hidden piloting talent because we're short. Captain, we're being hailed by the Marquis. Starfleet, I don't know what you did to our commander, but I can still ram this wreck into your precious starship. Hello, B'Elanna. Ram us? One of our own is also missing. It would make sense to postpone the ramming until we're all accounted for. Does that sound reasonable? We're beaming over. Face to face. Despite Janeway's invitation, the arrival of the Marquis crew is fraught with tension. Both sides remain wary as they prepare to discuss their shared predicament. That looks like B'Elanna as well. Good stuff. Don't play games, Starfleet. We're armed and ready to defend ourselves. I wouldn't have it any other way. Glad to have you back, Tuvok. Likewise, Captain. Miss Torres, I must inform you that I was assigned to infiltrate the Marquis. Hey, Tuvok. Again, also looks like him. I never liked you, Vulcan. That is unsurprising. I assure you I performed my Marquis duties to the highest standards. Attack! You win some, you lose some. Let's focus on bringing Mr. Paris and your commander back. His name is Chakotay, and we can't get back in that easy. They're sealed and their communications are cut off. Lieutenant Tuvok, get down to engineering and find a way to bypass whatever's jamming our communications. Report back as soon as you have a solution. Captain, the ship's status remains critical. Repair protocols are imperative. We require resources and the engineering office to mobilize additional workforces. Prioritize life support, secure core decks, and restore Deck 5 functionality first to gain access to the engineering office. To be able to supply power to a room, you need to activate 1. The life support unit, 2. Of the corresponding deck, 3. Each life support unit consumes energy, so plan accordingly. Switch on. Life support restored on Deck 5, Captain. Engineering office is now accessible. And of course, it's a mess. Sigh. We'll have to fix it before we can even use it. Well, we have the stuff we need to repair it at least. Repairs in progress. Until completion, it will be logical to scan all planets in the system and gather more deuterium and duranium. I agree, Tuvok. Okay, so did we visit there? Yeah, we did, didn't we? Well, there's deuterium up here. Can't help to get some more, right? Construction report, engineering office, life support active, provides up to 1+ work teams. Work teams are required to perform repairs, construction, and hull repair on board of Voyager. Got sick bay, holodeck, science laboratory. Engineering office fully operational again, Captain. We now have an additional work team to carry out 2 tasks simultaneously. Building or repairing rooms, even clearing rubble, occupies work teams. To be able to carry out several tasks at the same time, obtain additional teams by building or upgrading engineering offices. Logically, we should now focus on Deck 2 and the mess hall to ensure the crew's food supply and maintaining their physical endurance. This requires reactivating life support in that section first. Morale bar shows your current morale. 1. The change to morale per cycle, 2. And icons, 3, indicating your crew's needs. Open the overview screen by pressing tab and switch to morale to get detailed info about your crew's needs. 4. Your decisions in ship management, food, crew quarters, etc., and even events affect crew morale. If morale falls to 0, the crew mutinies and the game is over. Well, let's hope that doesn't happen. Life support restored on Deck 2, Captain. Access to the mess hall is now possible. However, it has sustained extensive damage. Emergency rations are currently deployed. After repair, the crew can access replicator rations again. So, let's have a look. Morale, quarterless, 50, minus 1,000 max morale. Nobody's sick, that's good. Nobody's injured, good. But we have 50 crew without quarters, and we're on emergency rations. Let's fix this. Repairs in progress. Until completion, we should address crew accommodation. Ruined room must be cleared to create room for residential sections. The ship is heavily damaged and many parts are destroyed beyond repair. To free up new building space, you will first have to remove the remnants of the old, select the room, and give the order to clear the debris. Removing debris takes time to pass the time travel on the map. While waiting for our work teams to finish, we should continue to collect more resources. I agree. Captain, we found an abandoned ship adrift in space. It's powered down but structurally sound, with sealed storage compartments. Leave the storage alone and focus on salvaging from other parts of the ship. We can't do this one because we don't have a torpedo bay. Got a good success chance. Yay. So 388 reward distribution, minus 348 lost due to full storage. Oh, okay. So deuterium storage is full. Maybe we should find some more, yeah, duranium. That's a good idea. Scan. Deuterium. Don't need more deuterium at the moment. Ah, so if you hold the mouse button down, it automatically goes there. That's good to know. Mess hall complete. Mess hall online. Mess hall repairs are completed, Captain. We should switch to replicator rations now. It should enhance crew well-being. With every cycle, your crew consumes rations. You can always use emergency rations. 1, which don't require resources but lower morale. The crew is used to consume premium rations. 2, made by the replicator. Those increase morale but consume deuterium. That's okay, we have lots of deuterium at the moment. So switch to premium replicator rations. Replicator rations are now issued to the crew, Captain. Nice. Okay. Okay, so let's go and find... Look, we're down here. We've already been there. Been there. Scan. Duranium. We don't really need more duranium at the moment. Yes, we do, sorry. Yes, we do. Deuterium we don't need. Ruined room has been... Ruined room removal concluded. Maybe we should rebuild some crew quarters now. It'll do wonders for morale, Captain. To build new rooms, select the empty building space to bring up the construction menu. 1. If you have enough work teams. 2. And enough resources. 3. You can build the room. Every room needs a corresponding area, so plan accordingly. 4. So, crew... Ooh, bulk technology. Missing resources. Emergency quarters. Accommodates 10 crew. Is crammed. We're missing... Yes, we are missing resources. To the system view. Okay, we detected a small debris field scattered across a wide area. The debris appears to be remnants of a vessel. Maybe we can find something useful. Use the tractor beam. We'll use the tractor beam. There's 50-50 in it. Let's just collect any easily accessible resources. Let's not risk it. Scan. Duranium. Let's go. We detected a small debris field. Still 50-50 on the tractor beam. Maybe we need to upgrade the tractor beam to make the success chance better on that, but we'll take the safe option for a minute. Okay, ship. Our crew quarters. Crew. Emergency quarters. Your crew, 1, is the lifeblood of your ship. Each room requires personnel to operate, 2. So keep this in mind when adding new rooms or upgrades. Don't forget to provide the necessary accommodation or morale may drop faster than you'd like. Okay. We're doing okay, we have a lot of crew. Morale is good. Answer the incoming call from Tuvok. Captain, the array's jamming signal has been neutralized. We should be able to establish communication. Well done, Mr. Tuvok. Let's hope they respond. Hail the array. Who's this? Why are you bothering me? Oh, it's you. Why are you back? You don't have what I need. I remember that voice, Captain. It's the old man with the banjo. but his form is entirely different compared to how he appeared on the array. I'm Captain Janeway of the Federation Starship Voyager. We mean you no harm, we just want our people back. Your people? Your people are no longer here. They might have what I need. You'll just have to leave them. Oh, we could have a choice. Appeal to his humanity. Tell us where they are. 40% plus 30%. Try to intimidate them. Give them back. 30-30. Let Torres talk. 30-30. Sensor array. Chance 100%. Optional. Scan the array for Tom and Chakotay. I won't rely on the words of a stranger. Scan the array for life signs of Tom and Chakotay. No sign of the captain, and no humanoid life forms indicated at all. Who or what are we talking to right now? I mean, probably not a good idea to let B'Elanna talk. This is our best chance. We are entrusted with their safety. Their families and friends will rely on us to bring them home. They are our responsibility. I understand, but I had no choice. There just isn't enough time. Time for what? I must honor a debt that can never be repaid. Find something that cannot be found. Offer your help. What kind of debt? Offer help. What you looking for? Maybe we can help. You? I've searched the galaxy with methods beyond your comprehension. No, there's nothing you can do. No. You're stealing my time. Don't you understand? I don't have time. Not enough time. We've been cut off, Captain. Damn it. We haven't gotten any closer to Paris and Chakotay. You managed to get something. You Starfleet don't know how to fight, but you sure talk good. Captain, if I may. I have observed that the array has been sending energy pulses towards the 5th planet of the neighboring system ever since our arrival. Given the lack of information regarding our missing crew's location, investigating this planet appears to be the most logical next step. It's the only lead we have. Thoughts, Miss Torres? I don't like this any more than you do, but it'll be easier if we work together, Captain. Helm, set course for the 5th planet of the neighboring system. Let's find our people. Catherine Janeway, set a course for the 5th planet in the neighboring system. Maximum warp. Sector map. The sector map shows the entire sector with several star systems. You can either travel directly to another system, or you can scan the system first and select the specific pole to visit. POI, a pole. Let's see what we can get from this area first before we leave. Uranium, yes, let's get some more uranium. Use standard mining procedure for low yield. Nice. Optional, clear more ruined room and build emergency quarters for the entire crew. Okay, let's have a look at that. Where do we build the first building? So ruined room, if we clear this as well. Sick bay, holodeck, science lab. I mean, most crew quarters are on lower levels generally, but that also means powering up more decks. That won't be the end of the world. That way I'm going to have work teams. We upgrade the engineering office. Assigned to hull repair. Work team 1. Upgrade. Current technology is insufficient. Okay, so we can't do that yet. To continue gathering resources for a second. Set course. Oh yay, some quarters come online. Okay, so uranium is now full. So where's uranium storage? Cartography, main engineering. Upgrade. Technology level insufficient. This game very much reminds me of like XCOM but Star Trek Voyager. And I'm all for it. Definitely all for it. Shield generator. Feels like this is something to probably repair. Okay, any more resources? I mean, that icon's there, so did we not get the deuterium from you? Did we leave the resource behind? Oops, shield generator's online, good stuff. Captain, we're receiving a hail from an unidentified vessel requesting assistance. Okay, we'll risk sending an engineering team and hope it pays off. Yes! Our engineers were not only able to repair damaged systems, but also managed to improve the navigation software. The crew was very grateful, Captain. 701, lost due to full storage. Okay, good stuff though, good stuff. So shield generator's online. Uses 5 power and 2 crew members per cycle. These shields are good, right? We need shields. Look at the crew quarters. Yeah, they do look very cramped, don't they? Not like the quarters in the shows, though. Should we repair sick bay? I feel like that's probably a good thing to get repaired soon. Yes, let's set a course down here. We'll use some deuterium in the cycle. Dismantled ruined room. Ah, cool. So let's build emergency quarters again. It's a 3-slot one though, so what? Biotechnology. Yeah, we can't do any of that yet. Combat. Cloaking device, phaser control room, shield generator. We got a science lab. Well, hang on, let's prepare the science lab. It feels like a good idea. Oh wait, I'm going to work people. Okay. We may do it shortly. Yeah, there we go. Okay, sick bay is online. Injured and sick crew will be placed in the sick bay automatically. After treatment, they'll go back to work. Increase the efficiency of the sick bay by assigning a suitable hero. Like the EMH. Maybe. Okay, repair the science lab. Trying to say why we can't do this as we go along, right? So crew morale is minus 31 per cycle, but it's doing okay. We're doing okay. Warp core's doing good. We have enough energy. Deuterium stock 889, available energy 39 out of 100. We don't have any batteries. Maybe that's something we could look to do. Debris field. Yeah, we'll try it. We'll try it. Ah, good. Full storage. I'm assuming we can upgrade deuterium storage. I like the interface. Looks really good. So crew 20 of 50. Work teams idling 0, 2. So they're all doing something. So building another set of quarters. So each one, so we need to build 5 of these really for the entire crew. Say nice 20. Yeah. 10 on each one. Upgrade. Insufficient technology. Ruined room, shield generator. So can we build? Let's just have a storage, maintenance, engineering office, cargo bay. Ah, so basic storage facility that increases the storage capacity for a chosen resource. That's how we do it. Okay, do we not have a cargo bay we can repair already? We can't do much until torpedo bay. Maybe we should repair this as well. So we need 1 more cycle. Can we move here maybe? That's 1 cycle. There we go. Built emergency quarters, repaired the science lab. Sweet. In the science laboratory. The Dexter's lab there. No research in progress, no analysis in progress, no items to analyze. Okay. Phaser control room. Probably also worth repairing. We have enough teams available. Aero shuttle bay. Ah, no, this is something you don't get to see in the show because they never use it. That's cool. Now, where would be a good place to put the cargo bay? This section's closed off for a reason. Oh, it's turbo shaft, that's why. So can we build like a small cargo bay here? Will it allow us to do that? Oh no, it's 3 wide, okay. 3 wide. So if we... The cargo bay should be like down here, shouldn't it? Really? Let's reactivate this level. Missing resources. Ah, okay, so we can't build down there yet. Life support system. Yeah, so it's not going to allow us to go that far down into the ship. Oh, at all. We're missing most things, actually, to repair all life support systems. Okay. Battery compartment. Life support's disabled for this deck, and we're also missing this resource, which is... What is that resource? Titanium. Okay. So we've got 2 battery compartments there. Ruined room. Ruined room, ruined room. Okay. Well, I think we got everything we can out of this sector, so let's go. So we need to go here. Warp. Basic control room is finished. Can we change the view? Oh, we can. Cool. Quarter problem. Captain, I need to address the lack of quarters. Many are sleeping in the corridors and morale is suffering. I suggest building new quarters so more people can sleep in their own beds. Build enough quarters to inhabit all of the crew. Yeah, we probably should continue doing that, actually. We can't repair this. We don't have enough resources. We haven't come across any titanium yet. Suppose we could repair these 2 rooms. Like deck 2. Crew quarters aren't generally on deck 2, but, you know, I suppose it is what it is. Okay, so both our work teams are at work. 4 cycles to do that. So while we're waiting for that, let's finish this objective first then. Where are we? We're over here. Voy. Let's scan this planet. Duranium. So duranium's low. Let's set course. Deuterium's okay. Okay, so we're going to use the tractor beam because we're being greedy. Green, green, green. Ah, oh, unfortunately it was the less useful part than we hoped. Damn. Scan deuterium. We're okay on deuterium right now. Scan. Ooh, spatial anomaly. That sounds interesting. We have a science lab now, so this could be good. Construction report. Ruined rooms dismantled. Let's build crew quarters. Nope, that's maintenance. Crew. Emergency quarters. And crew. Emergency quarters. We just need to find a place to build 1 more. On a live deck. I mean, we could probably move things, right? Can you move? Or do you have to dismantle? Yeah, you may have to dismantle. Yeah, okay. Well, as long as we know. Work team's 1 of 1. Oops. Resume. So what do we need to upgrade the engineering office? We don't have the technology yet. Okay. Right, while we're waiting for that, back to the system. Ooh. Risky. Let's try it. Gotta take a bit of risk sometimes, right? Ooh, okay. Partially successful. So we have some science. Don't know what we use science for yet, but I'm sure we'll find out. Scan. Duranium. Yes, please. Can't upgrade stellar photography yet, I dare say. Okay, Captain, we found an abandoned ship. We don't have a torpedo bay, so let's just do this one. Yellow. One cycle on our crew quarters. Okay, what's this one? Oh, we didn't do this one, did we? Deuterium. I mean, deuterium's getting a little bit lower now, so let's probably a good idea to get some more of that. Right, emergency quarters are completed. Boop, boop. 13 crew are idling. Let's have a look. Morale, 10 are quarterless, so yeah, we just need one more. X-Borgs. Total crew 50. Quarterless 10. No X-Borgs. Let's hear it, because we haven't got that far yet. So we got the mess hall. If we clear this then. 6 cycles, because we can't use any other rooms yet, can we? We can't. We haven't got the technology to repair life support on any other decks. We're missing titanium, which we can't currently harvest. Captain, we've got a major problem brewing down in engineering. Deuterium levels are critical. The ship won't last without a refuel. If we don't locate a new supply soon, we'll be adrift in space with no energy, no life support. We need to act fast. You'll have 25 cycles to accomplish this task. Stock up on 500 deuterium. We will stock up on 500 deuterium. Maybe we should repair the torpedo room. Torpedo bay. The crew is happy about the fulfilled promise, Captain. 200 morale. Yay! And deuterium. Class J planet. The ruined room is dismantled, so let's build our last crew quarters. May as well put it next to the turbo lift. Okay. And do we have any engineering teams available? No, they both... Oh no, they're idling. They shouldn't be. That one is. Torpedo room, torpedo room. Do we have phasers? Torpedo room. Here we go. Repair. 3 cycles. Sweet. Ooh, 50-50. Let's... We don't need... I mean, that's just going to overfill anyway, so let's go for this one. That was a good idea. Scan. Deuterium. We're okay on deuterium now. Scan. Deuterium. Scan. Duranium. We do need. Is anything a bit closer though? Scan. Yep, duranium. Okay, so let's go here to this Class G planet. Whee! Torpedo launch bay complete. Nice. Now when we have the option to use this, we can. Minus 37. Minus 2 per cycle on the morale, so that's getting better. As soon as these new quarters are finished, we should be laughing in 1 cycle. There we go. Completed. The crew is very happy about the fulfilled promise, Captain. 400 morale. Yay! Plus morale per cycle. Nice. We got the sick bay online, which I think is a good thing. Sweet. Okay. Ooh. Repair parts of the mining station to mine some resources. Engineering office level 1. Let's try it. Please don't be red. Don't let any crew to die. Yes, our engineers were able to repair parts of the station. We extracted all resources we could, Captain. Sweet. This is debris field. Scan. Deuterium. Scan. Duranium. That's duranium, which is right next to our objective. Deuterium. Okay, let's get this last bit of duranium, and then we'll go to the objective. Okay, so do we use the tractor beam? Yeah, why not? No too negative effects, so thankfully. Okay, let's go visit the combat. Captain, we reached our destination. Orders? Continue. I mean, we have most systems. We have shields, we have phasers, torpedoes. We have crew quarters. We have a science lab. No, I think we're good to take on this mission. Let's see what we have here. A new lead. Following the caretaker's energy pulses, Voyager discovers a desert planet with a harsh, unforgiving landscape. Are Tom Paris and Captain Chakotay perhaps being held in this place? Let's find out. What makes this place so special? Prepare an away team. Optional, do a general scan of the planet. Sensor array, optional, check the energy impulses. Let's check the energy impulses. Anything noteworthy about the energy pulses? They are consistently targeting a single location, a barren piece of the desert. I recommend an away team investigates the area. There is something else. The interval between each pulse is decreased by 0.47 seconds since we left the array. They're getting faster. The entity said he's running out of time, right? Whatever that means, we'd better hurry. Do another scan. Can't scan things enough, I reckon. Let's see what we can learn about the planet. It has all the basic characteristics of an M-class planet, but no ocean, no river, nothing. However, there are settlements. Analyze the atmosphere. Let's take a look at what happened here. The array's energy pulses are interfering with the atmospheric scanners. Captain, I cannot perform a clear analysis. Prepare an away team. We'll examine this world firsthand. Where's the Marquis shuttle? Oh wait, no it's not. I know what this is. Captain, a small ship is approaching. They're hailing us. On screen. It's Neelix. A peculiar alien with a mischievous grin greets Voyager from his chaotic vessel. Neither Starfleet nor the Marquis have ever seen such a species before. Perhaps an inhabitant of the Delta Quadrant? Greetings! Looking for something on this dusty old rock? Would we find anything, Mr. Neelix? Never seen a ship like yours. Let me guess. You were whisked away from somewhere else in the galaxy and brought here against your will. Sounds as though you've heard this story before. Thousands of times. Well, hundreds of times. Maybe 50 times. But the caretaker has been bringing ships here for months now. The caretaker? That's what the Akompa call him. He probably snatched some of your crew too, right? They're likely down on the planet with the Akompa. But Captain, it's a tricky place, dangerous. You could use a guide, but of course, a guide needs a little, compensation? Sounds fair. Wonderful. To be honest, I've had it rough recently. Those pesky void voles have been nibbling away at my supplies. Some food and water would be most welcome. If you help us find our missing crew, you can have all the food and water you want. It's a deal. Neelix recruited. Rebuild Voyager and explore the system, or skip cycles until Neelix is ready to talk. We detected a small debris field. Okay, let's try the tractor beam again. I suppose when we upgrade the tractor beam, these are likely to be more successful. Storage is full, okay. Uranium at maximum capacity. Got it, okay. So we got our crew quarters, all good. Yeah, no quarterless crew. Nice. Anything we can build to help prepare us for things? Engineering off. Oh, we can build another engineering office. Why didn't I think of this before? Well, we don't have any room to put it though. Yeah, we don't have life support on our deck. Could put it over here. Clear. There's a control room. Might as well clear the two of them. Okay, deuterium. We probably should get some more deuterium. Storage full. Captain, I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but the cargo bay is overflowing. If we find any more of it, we'll have nowhere to put it. We should just lose valuable resources. I was wondering if we could expand our storage capacity, perhaps with a new cargo bay. Sure, we'll build an additional cargo bay. Never call. We detect the small debris field. Pack the beam. What's the caretaker one? What a delicious meal. A culinary masterpiece. I've never encountered such a tangy but comforting, smooth yet vibrant concoction. What was it called again? Tomato soup. Tomato soup? I'm something of a culinary wizard myself, you know. My Alfarian hair pasta bowl is widely known for its bold, mouth-watering taste. Mr. Neelix, I am pleased you're enjoying yourself, but we need your assistance. Now. Ah yes, your missing crew. Right, scan the southern continent and look for a range of dead volcanoes. At their foot you'll find a Kazon Ogla encampment. Kazon what? One Kazon sect of many. They control this part of the quadrant. They're a bit difficult, but with the right approach, even they can be reasoned with. I thought you said the Akompa had our people. Well, the Akompa do have your people, it's just finding them is a bit tricky. My old pal, Mage Jabin, the Ogla leader, might know where to look. He's a nice guy, a bit gruff, but he owes me a favor. Ask more information. Anything else we should know about these Kazon Ogla? Water is a precious commodity around these parts. The Ogla, they mostly get theirs through trade, so a little liquid diplomacy would go a long way. Away team. Very well, prepare an away team, and you'll accompany them, Mr. Neelix. Fly back to Akompa. Let's build a cargo bay. Oh yeah, life support's disabled on that deck. So we got one cycle for these two rooms. Maybe we'll build a cargo bay in one of these rooms then. Might be a good idea. Into ship. Boop, boop. And then build. Maintenance. Cargo bay. 3. Nice. Captain, we've reached our destination. Orders? Send away team. Neelix. So we need... We haven't got anybody for the first challenge. Okay, send... Tuvok. Oh, that's most of the challenges covered. And... Let's give B'Elanna something to do. Recommended trait, survivalist. Is B'Elanna a survivalist? I mean, Harry Kim isn't a survivalist. Klingon innovator. Quick-witted. Yeah, I think I'm happy with my choice. The away team materializes in a small valley between the dead volcanoes. The sun burns down on them mercilessly. The air is hot and dry, and a sandy wind whips into their eyes. Captain, our tricorders are malfunctioning, probably because of the energy impulses. How do we get our bearings in this dust bowl? So none of them are survivalists, so we can't choose that option. And the only one we can go with is Tuvok here. Confirm. Ah, what? Such a good chance to... The away team finds it difficult to make progress in the harsh conditions. Wind and sand slow them down, and the uneven terrain often causes them to stumble. Eventually they reach a ledge, exhausted and disorientated. In the distance they spot the Kazon Ogla settlement. However, the wind is picking up and a massive sandstorm is approaching from the south. Well, it's our first failure. Captain, a sandstorm is heading our way. We need to find cover, fast. Design an intelligent shelter to withstand the storm. Come on, B'Elanna, you got this. We cannot fail. B'Elanna wastes no time. With impressive efficiency, she swiftly constructs a wind-resistant shelter from the surrounding debris, all the while grumbling about the perceived incompetence of the Starfleet team. After what seems like an eternity, the storm subsides. The away team emerges unharmed and sets off in the direction of the Kazon Ogla settlement. +30 uranium. Sometimes certain approaches in away missions bear additional risks. Dangerous approaches are marked by a danger level indicator. Failing such a challenge can result in injuries or even fatalities. Ooh, don't want that. Captain, we've reached the settlement. How should we approach the people here? Talaxian, let Neelix do the introduction. I mean, that's where we brought him along, right? So he doesn't get us in trouble. Neelix bounds forward, greeting the Kazon Ogla in his usual boisterous manner. The women and children seem to recognize him, but their expressions are skeptical rather than welcoming. The men approach cautiously, weapons in hand. A tall Kazon emerges from the settlement. Jabin, their leader. At the sight of Neelix, his face darkens. In the background, a badly bruised young woman who looks nothing like the Kazon, but more like a human with pointy ears, peers around the corner. So we gained morale from that. Seems like the Kazon don't find Neelix as charming as he led us to believe. How should we appease them, Captain? Assure them you have no bad intentions. Demonstrate strength to keep Kazon at bay. Offer water in exchange for information about the Akampa. Critical? The away team offers Jabin water from their replicators. Fascinated by this technology, Jabin accepts the offer and becomes more receptive. He explains that the Akampa live underground, their access controlled by the caretaker, who also provides their only source of water. As proof, Jabin points to the bruised Akampa woman he is holding as a slave, explaining that she is one of the few who have managed to reach the surface. When suddenly Neelix grabs a phaser, he points it at Jabin and demands for the Akampa girl to be freed. Things are getting out of hand, Captain. We should retreat. Appease and carefully withdraw. Tactical retreat. Run! Secure the threat with phaser fire. Ooh, was probably the better option. Because these ones have a degree of failure. So Neelix, you got us into this, you can get us out of this. Critical success, yay! The away team raises their hands in a gesture of peace, slowly backing away while choosing their words carefully to calm the angry Kazon. Jabin, though furious at Neelix's impulsive action, recognizes the away team's intelligent attempt to de-escalate the situation. He allows them to retreat, though his eyes burn with anger. Guest recruited. Successful challenge is 3, critical success is 1, no injury bonus plus 100. Sweet! Apart from that first challenge that Tuvok messed up, we were good. More than gratitude. Safely back on Voyager, Neelix surprises the rest of the away team as he and the rescued woman kiss passionately. How deep does the relationship between the two go? My dearest Cass, didn't I promise I'd save you? I knew you would come for me, my love. You lied and endangered my crew. This is not how trust is built, Mr. Neelix. He was desperate, Captain, but I understand. I want to repay you and your crew for saving me. As Jabin said, the access to the underground city is controlled by the caretaker. There is a tunnel, but the caretaker sealed it with a security barrier. We may be able to transport through the barrier if it had the slightest breach. A transporter signal amplifier would be necessary. Excellent idea. Tess, can you help us once we've located the breach? Of course, it's the least I can do. I'm grateful. Now, optional. Ask Kesh what she knows about the caretaker. What can you tell us about the caretaker? For generations, he has provided the Akampa with food, water, energy, and protection from the outside world. Any idea why he does it or where he came from? No, we do have stories and legends about him, but they're just stories and legends. Kes, Mr. Neelix, I'm curious, how did you two meet? I met Kes while I was trading with the Kazon Ogla. They enslaved her, but she was kind, even to someone like me. I had to get her out. He visited, brought me gifts, made me laugh. He was the only good thing in that terrible place. We fell in love. I admit I used you, Captain. I apologize, but I'd do it again in a heartbeat. Kes, if it's so dangerous on the surface, why did you leave your home? I felt a strong pull to explore the world beyond the city. I yearned for the freedom to discover new things and learn about myself. Seeing my people so dependent on the caretaker, unable to even think for themselves, it was unbearable. We were once a people who had full command of our mind's abilities. We have things to do. Alright, someone get started on that transporter signal amplifier, and Kes, we'll go to sickbay and have you examined. And we have sickbay online, so we can do that. Captain, the science lab is back online. We can start researching the signal amplifier. But first, computer, initiate emergency medical holographic program. Introducing the Doctor. With no other options available, Captain Janeway activates Voyager's emergency medical hologram. A shimmering figure materializes in sickbay, ready to provide critical care. Please state the nature of the medical emergency. Doctor, our chief medical officer is dead. You have to take care of sickbay for now and this patient, Kess. There's no need for concern. I am capable of treating any injury or disease. A broken ulna, a few minor bruises and grazes, nothing I can't handle. You are in the most capable hands, young lady. Thank you, Doctor. That's very kind of you. I expect you to do your best, Doctor. Do my best, Captain. I am programmed for optimal medical care. What else would I do? Now, if you'll excuse me, I have a patient to attend to and a sickbay to reorganize. Right, science lab. New tutorial entry discovered. Science lab. Researching technologies and projects requires a science lab. Open the room menu and select a project. Research takes time, so continue exploring until the project is completed. Transporter signal amplifier, 3 cycles. Until then, where is our cargo bay? 1 cycle. Deuterium? Yeah, let's go get some deuterium. That's probably a good idea now. We are running a little low. Cargo bay, basic storage facility that increases the storage capacity for a chosen resource. Okay, so what are we going to store there? Yeah, it's probably a good idea to store deuterium. We build another cargo bay to store more duranium. Maybe. Research report, transporter signal amplifier. Access the tech tree to research new upgrades. This way you can upgrade rooms or unlock passive bonuses to improve efficiency. Certain technologies first require an upgrade of the tier 1 of a technological category. Unlocking a new tech costs research points. Research points are produced by active science labs, but can also be gained as rewards, e.g. in away missions. Captain, the blueprints for the signal amplifier are complete. However, to start production, we need to repair the workshop. Workshop repaired, Captain. We can start production of the signal amplifier. But first, where is... Let me just go back to the science lab a minute. Oh, tech tree. As we want to do. Workshop. Oh, sweet, okay. Sick bay already researched. Sick bay level 2. Nice. Holodeck. Science, stellar cartography. Active scan navigation. Resource analysis sensors. 60 research points. How many research points do we have? 172. Okay. That's good. Cargo bay level 2. Decent. Impulse engines. Sublight travel inside a solar system. Ooh. Reduce crafting times. Hull reinforcement. Okay, let's maybe... Sick bay level 2. We don't really... Oh, it's locked at the moment anyways, tier 2. What tier 1 stuff can we research that we don't already have? Oh, nothing. We already own all tier 1 stuff. Okay, so let's research tier 2 then. Probably a good idea, right? Would make sense. Rotate shield frequency. Oh, we could have researched that as class as tier 1. The only thing that we can research... Oh, we can do hull reinforcement too. Oh wait, we can go across. Ooh. Arrowing shell bay. Negotiation tactics. So, holodeck. Inspired workforce. High morale threshold bonuses are increased by 25%. So it is... crew quarters. Research already in progress. Engineering tier 2. Okay, so when that's finished, we're going to research crew quarters. Accommodate 8 members of crew, but standard Starfleet quarters. That's what we want. That would be good. Okay. Sweet. Explore the tech tree and research any tech. So we're doing that. Craft transporter signal amplifier in the workshop. The workshop, which is here. Crafting. Plus 52% room efficiency, 35% room efficiency. Oh, can we put Neelix in the mess hall? Because we know he belongs there. 6 plus 6 to crew morale each cycle. There you go, Neelix. You're a mess hall specialist, my friend. Sick bay, we don't need anybody in sick bay. Science lab. Heroes. 31% room efficiency, 41% room efficiency, 25% room efficiency. 35. Okay, well, Harry, we can work in there. Sick bay. Heroes. I mean, obviously, that's going to be the doctor. Engineering office. Oh, we can't put a hero in the engineering office. Okay. Oh, main engineering. Heroes. Alana, 52% room efficiency. Sweet. New tutorial entry discovered. Workshop. Craft unique items and consumables in the workshop. Unique items need blueprints found through research, analysis, or exploration. Crafting consumes resources and takes time. Oh, there she is. I think. Yep. Not heroes wear capes. No, all heroes wear capes. The workshop. Management. Upgrade. Main deflector. Increases damage reduction while flying and from spatial phenomena from +5 to +10. Torpedo launch bay. Heroes. Tuvok. That would make sense. Now, does every room have a hero? Cargo bay. Management. Upgrade. Unable to comply. Maybe we should... Oh no, we can't. There's no... Clear another section maybe? Give the work team something to do? Phaser control room. Heroes. Increases the fire rate of the phaser array. Oh, should we put Tuvok in torpedo room or phaser room? Is a question. Okay. Captain, we've got a major problem brewing down in engineering. Okay, we'll stock up on deuterium. Let's try it. Come on, green, 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 green. No! Oh, we took hull damage. And only 141. Deuterium. Damn it. Ruined room repaired. Items researched, engineering, tier 2. Sweet. So, crew quarters next. Is that a good thing to go for next? Hyperspanner. Reduces shuttle construction time. Negotiation tactics. Increases the time the trade offers stay available for. We can upgrade the warp drive by the looks of it. Enhanced maneuvering thrusters. Increases energy threshold for the propulsion system in combat by +1. Cargo bay level 2. Hull reinforcement. Emergency hull repair. Plasma torch. Cleaning ruined rooms gives +25% more resources. Okay, well that's like a nice passive one to have. We'll go for that. The signal amplifier has been completed and is ready for use, Captain. It would be wise to make haste back to the Akampa. Okay. Let's get these resources and we shall do just that. Launch torpedo! Yay! Now we have a decent amount of deuterium. To the Akampa. Captain, we reached our destination. Orders. Send away team. Everybody should be rested up from the last one, so we should be okay. Okay, so Tuvok, and we send Harry, Neelix, or B'Elanna. So we need somebody with engineering skills, so 35, 50, it's gotta be B'Elanna, haven't it? Upon materializing near the tunnel entrance, a group of Kazon is already there, tinkering with the security barrier in frustration. As soon as they notice the away team, they reach for their weapons, but hesitate. "Careful," shouts one of them. "Don't let them butter you up." "Captain, the Kazon seem to be more cautious this time, but they're still ready to attack. What are our orders?" "Show of force, raise your weapons and approach the Kazon. Good chance of success. Or use a transporter module to make a harmless object appear, causing a distraction." Might be a good one to use, especially we don't want to start a fight. That's definitely going to work, so B'Elanna, do your thing. Could have had a critical success. You're so close. The away team uses a transporter module to beam a small plant into the Kazon camp. The sudden appearance of the strange green object causes confusion and alarm among the Kazon, allowing the away team to slip past them and enter the tunnel unnoticed. "Captain, we've reached the tunnel entrance, using the transporter signal amplifier now to find possible breaches in the security barrier." Use the amplifier to locate breaches in the barrier. Use the amplifier to locate breaches in the barrier. Yeah, let B'Elanna rest for one turn, I think might be an idea. Should have looked to see what was coming up next, actually. The away team deploys the transporter signal amplifier, carefully scanning the barrier for any vulnerabilities. After a tense few minutes, they locate a small breach in the energy field. They successfully transport themselves through the opening and into the tunnel. Beyond the barrier, the tunnel opens into a breathtaking sight. Embedded into a large cavern, a futuristic environment with smooth white walls emerges in front of the away team, glowing in a warm white light and lit with patches of green. The Akampa City. "Captain, we're inside the Akampa City, but it's a maze of streets and chambers. How should we proceed to find Tom and Chakotay?" "Let Kes lead the search." She is fatigued, however, but they both are. "Well, Kes, do your thing." Damn it. Kes approaches a group of Akampa, yet they refuse to help, not wanting to interfere with the caretaker's plans. The away team is forced to rely on other methods to find their crewmates. Eventually locating a medical facility, they find Tom and Chakotay awake but disorientated. Surrounded by strange medical equipment, Chakotay instinctively reaches for a weapon. But before any confrontation can occur, the ground starts to shake violently. A message from Captain Janeway cuts through the joy of a reunion. The caretaker array has apparently repositioned itself and is now firing at the tunnel entrance. "We need to get out of here." "Chakotay?" "Nope, Tuvok even." The away team clears a path through the collapsing tunnels, using their phasers to blast away debris and create a safe passage. They dodge falling rocks and collapsing ceilings, ensuring everyone escapes safely. Soon they reach the exit, the security barrier, the only thing standing between them and their escape. The tremors are interfering with the signal amplifier's focus. "Captain, the connection is constantly being interrupted. We can't beam out like this." Stabilize the transporter signal amplifier by adjusting its frequency and modulation. Analyze the tremors interference pattern and recalibrate. So this is the last one, so we'll just let B'Elanna critical success this, hopefully. Yes. Working quickly, the away team adjusts the transporter signal amplifier's frequency and modulation, compensating for the tremors. The transporter signal stabilizes, allowing the away team to lock onto the beam and materialize safely back on Voyager. Mission complete. So we did fail a challenge, but it wasn't enough to hurt anybody, thankfully. So I wonder as they level up the crew members, whether their abilities in certain things get better. I'm assuming they do. Unexpected allies. Back on Voyager, Tom Paris breathes a sigh of relief while Chakotay eyes his Starfleet rescuers with suspicion. The Marquis commander struggles to understand this sudden alliance. Captain Chakotay, welcome aboard Voyager. I'm Captain Catherine Janeway, and Mr. Paris, it's good to have my pilot back. What? No champagne? Not even the replicated? I'm Commander Chakotay of the Marquis. Torres, what's going on here? Long story, Chakotay. Short version, we're stuck with Federation sycophants in the Delta Quadrant. And we share a common goal, getting back home. Anything you learned on the planet could help us. what can you tell us about the Akampa? Naive, friendly, they don't get out much, and that's good because they wouldn't survive. Apparently, they've been living underground for longer than anyone can remember. That's true, our ancestors lived on the surface once. Ancient journals tell us the caretaker opened a deep chasm and led us underground. Any idea why? They mentioned a warming? The day our surface turned into a desert, on that day the caretaker appeared and built our city. Since then, he has provided for the Akampa. A debt that can never be repaid. Say again, Lieutenant Tuvok? There is enough evidence for me to form a reasonable hypothesis, Captain. The Akampa homeworld turned into a desert from day one to the next. The caretaker's immediate arrival seems to be no coincidence. I assume he is responsible for the ecological damage, building the underground city and caring for them. He seems to be trying to make amends. But how could he cause such devastation to render a planet incapable of sustaining life? I confess I do not know, Captain. Did you learn anything about the caretaker? They say he's been acting out of the ordinary lately, abducting people. And he increased their power supply to half a decade. And he destroyed the tunnels. It sounded like he's preparing for something. But what? The caretaker mentioned that you might have what he needs. Can you make sense of that? We woke up covered in scabs. The Akampa said we were sent away to prevent some kind of plague. Except we weren't sick before. They also mentioned others with the same disease, but they didn't last. They died? I want you both in sickbay, now. Captain, their condition is unusual. It appears to be a cellular disruption caused by the introduction of foreign genetic material. Their bodies are rejecting it, rather violently, I might add. They're fortunate. A few more days and the cellular disruption would have been fatal. Foreign genetic material? For what purpose? An excellent question, Commander. It appears to have been introduced deliberately. Though why anyone would want to inject them with incompatible DNA is beyond my comprehension. Prognosis, Doctor? I've already started the treatment. With my expertise, they should make a full recovery. Good to know. Captain, there is now enough evidence to form a reasonable hypothesis. The caretaker provides the Akampa with a mere 5 years' worth of energy, then destroys the access tunnels. In addition, he frequently mentioned running out of time. The caretaker has sustained the Akampa for millennia. Why this sudden urgency? It is illogical. My conclusion is that he does not intend to continue his role as caretaker. The Doctor's discovery further confirms my hypothesis. The caretaker is enacting measures to safeguard the Akampa for as long as possible. However, they will run out of energy eventually, so he seeks a successor, someone who holds the key to their survival. A compatibility with the caretaker's DNA. This explains the abduction and subsequent testing of individuals from various sectors. I believe that the caretaker is dying. If he dies, how the hell are we supposed to get home? We have to return to the array before it's too late. Captain, given the caretaker's reluctance to cooperate, a more assertive approach may be necessary. The Vulcan's right. If that overgrown energy blob won't send us home, we'll blast our way out. Phasers, torpedoes, the whole shebang. I believe a bit of tactical planning is in order. Shields first, then phasers. Already online. Our offensive and defensive capabilities have been restored, Captain. We're as ready as we'll ever be. Let's show this quadrant what we're really made of. Back to the caretaker. Plasma torch research has been completed. Small battery compartment. Store surplus energy from the warp core and temporarily provide up to 50 stored energy before the grey mode gets activated. Hyper spanner. Oh, we don't need that yet. Negotiation tactics. Probably not yet. Crew quarters. Inspired workforce science. Did we research? Oh, hang on. It's different tiers for different sections. I see. That makes sense. Okay. Let's research rotate field shield frequency then. It's a fairly easy one to start off with. We got nothing building at the moment. We'll probably clear these rooms though. Oh, no life support on this level. And we can't mine titanium yet. Okay, so let's just go back to the caretaker then. Rotate shield frequency. Items research. We do anything with the ship to improve Captain's acknowledgement. Increases morale gain after a one combat. So can we hang on. Produces 50 food every 10 cycle by growing plants in a non-soil medium. Biolaboratory, hydroponics level 2, resource analysis sensors, transporter room level 2, field training, main deflector array. So can we increase deuterium efficiency? Is that a thing we can do? We have 83 research points left. Let's do this one. Can't hurt, can it? Captain, we reached our destination. Orders. Continue. Oh, the Kazon are here. Oh, that's a big Kazon ship. The Kazon do have big ships. It seems we were expected, Captain. It's the Kazon. The lead ship is hailing us. They're probably not calling to chat. I'll have our marquee raider manned. You'll have support if this turns into a fight, Captain. Excellent idea, but let's see what the Kazon have to say first. Back for more, are you? Don't think your silk tongue will work this time. All we care about is getting home, Jabin. We will beam over to the array and see if we can arrange that. Oh, I'm sure you have another fancy speech prepared for the entity, but I won't allow it. We have no dispute with you. Of course not. You'd rather talk your way into getting what you want. This is absurd. We have no intention of challenging you. I'm not as gullible as you think. The array's power is mine. Jabin, can we discuss this like two civilized? He's disconnected, Captain, and they're powering up their weapons. Battle stations. Each combat encounter, you may choose up to 3 heroes to utilize their specific strengths and abilities. Click on the plus symbols to select new heroes. Okay. Voyager, a marquee raider, versus Kazon carrier, Kazon support vessel Alpha, and Kazon support vessel Beta. Select hero. Warp core overcharge, coordinated attack, rousing speech, evasive maneuvers, and Chakotay? Yeah. The Voyager will fight semi-autonomously. Phasers are fired automatically, torpedoes manually. You control the ship by opening the command menu and deciding how to approach the enemy. Okay, so we got torpedoes up there, command menu here, and then how to approach the enemy. Close. Okay, combat is paused. Complete tutorial steps to continue. What are your orders, Captain? Orders. Order your ship to try and attack or defend a side with either defensive or offensive movement. Fleeing requires enemy engines to be damaged, while surrendering costs resources as a form of payment. You can also repair damaged subsystems. Proceed to offensive movement. Offensive. Weapons. Movement target reached. What are your orders? Torpedoes. In battle, the hero's abilities can be activated by either selecting them with the mouse or by pressing the number keys. 1, 2, 3. A blue countdown indicates that the ability is activated, while a white countdown shows the cooldown time until the ability is ready for use again. For more detailed information about the effect of the abilities, hover over the respective images with the mouse. So, coordinated attack fires a double phaser. 2. Evasive maneuver dodges enemy attacks for a limited time, granting a brief window of invulnerability. Marquee maneuver increases Voyager's rotation speed and boosts weapon damage output. 20-second cooldown. Movement target reached. Torpedoes have to be fired manually. Shift key or left trigger on controller. They are very powerful weapons causing great damage to systems and hull. However, their effect is negligible against shields, so make sure you fire them from the right angle. Okay. Orders. Offensive actions. Shield. Attack the shield. Attack left. Ability available. Oh, the ship surrendered. The forward shields are offline. Voyager's very maneuverable. Enemy shields destroyed, Captain. Yay! We only lost 2% hull integrity. So the Marquee ship just took an attack run against the Kazon, just like in the episode of Voyager. We pushed them back, but it was a close call. We got our crew beamed off in time before the raider exploded. You are strong, Captain, but there is strength in numbers. I have called for reinforcements. This array will be mine. Then I guess we don't have much time. Hail the array. Well, aren't you persistent? We need you to send us back where we came from. Impossible. I've barely enough strength to complete my work. I must protect the Akampa. If I don't, the Kazon will steal their water. They won't be able to survive. Did you ever consider allowing the Akampa to care for themselves? They're children. Children grow up. They need challenges. Maybe the Akampa are stronger than you think. Something you did turned their planet into a desert, didn't it? That was the debt that could never be repaid. We were explorers from another galaxy. We had no idea our technology would devastate their atmosphere. 2 of us were chosen to stay behind and care for them. 2? Where's the other? She went off to look for more interesting places. You've dragged us into this. You need to send us. Captain Jabin wasn't bluffing. His reinforcements have arrived. I could try to access the array system to transport us to the Alpha Quadrant, Captain. No, I'm fading. Time is up. If you leave, the array will be left to the Kazon. They will annihilate the Akampa. You must destroy it. Don't listen to him. We'll be stranded. Please protect the Akampa. What is right and what is easy. The caretaker fades away, collapsing into an inert, crystalline form. Janeway is now faced with an impossible choice. Return home to the Alpha Quadrant, leaving the Akampa defenseless, or sacrifice Voyager's return to ensure their safety. The clock is ticking. Do we have a choice? He's gone. Captain, the Kazon are closing in. Shall I try to access the primary control systems to send us back? We're gonna have to do what happens in the program, right? I mean, it's the right thing to do. Destroying the array. Like, what would you guys do? Let me know in the comments. Would you access the control systems to go home and leave the Akampa defenseless, or would you destroy the array? I'm gonna destroy the array. We never asked to be involved, but we are. I won't trade the lives of the Akampa for our convenience. Lieutenant Tuvok, ready the Tri-Cobalt devices. What are you doing? The arrays are only way out of here. You can't. I can and I will. Tri-Cobalt devices ready, Captain. Fire. Bye-bye way home. We'll find another way home. I promise. Who do you think you are, making the decision for all of us? It was the right decision, B'Elanna. The Akampa, they remind me of our people. We were fighting a more powerful enemy to protect our own. The Akampa deserve that too. 70,000 light years? We're really stranded, aren't we? Great. Now I'll definitely miss my next Outmeet review. A misbehavior review should not be a primary concern at the moment, Mr. Paris. Ah, thanks Tuvok. Hadn't thought about that. Jabing is hailing us, Captain. You have made an enemy today. Mr. Paris, put some distance between us and this place. Tutorial hull. Voyager's hull can be damaged in combat. Dialogues, spatial phenomena, or if the main deflector is offline. If the hull integrity reaches 0, Voyager will be destroyed and the game is over. Hull doesn't regenerate by itself. To repair the hull, assign a work team in the engineering office. Nope, that's sickbay. Work Team 1 assigned to hull repair. There we go, folks. There is our look at Star Trek Voyager Across the Unknown. Let me know in the comments what you thought about the game. I'm really enjoying it so far, and I'm really excited to see the full version when it is released. If you're not doing so already, please feel free to subscribe to the channel and give the thumbs up to the video if you did enjoy it. I shall see you in the next one.